Hello everyone, thank you for watching this video. Today is May 10th, 2022. Thank God we finished we finished today the trellis. This is gonna be for a support for the raspberries. The raspberries are already here. And for the tomatoes, as you guys know, I've been planting since I was 8 years old. Of course, I'm talking about when I was in Mexico. I was born in Mexico, in Puebla. And now I started once I moved to Pennsylvania 7 years ago from New York. I started planting, so it's been very positive thing. And this is my first time building a trellis. And what I did, I'm gonna explain. I use most of the repurpose, what a lot of people would call it garbage. I don't call it garbage. I will use reusable. You can say reuse or usable, whatever you want to call it, usable items, materials. And most of it, basically it is like all this wood, this one I had it from a previous construction, the metal. The wood, I picked it up, somebody dumped it here in Pennsylvania. Sometimes, there are different areas that some people dump the wood, the good material, so that one is mostly that. And I use this one is electrical cable. As you guys can see, I pull it out from here from all the electrical cable, and I cut it, and that's how I end up with most of these pieces. And there is pretty good. It's been doing a pretty good job, and I like it. As you can see, that's the setup there. Most of the wood basically is you can say reuse, is used or reuse, whatever you want to call it, or repurpose, how you want to call it. But that's just I like to use my my resources basically, and you don't need to buy all the stuff. As long as you see something, just that's what I do. I see something like a PVC, like these PVCs, they came from a project that we did before. That's a CPVC and that's a PVC, and this one is very steady. This one I also have it. Yeah, I just had it on the basement, so all the boards, all this stuff. I had it. How did I set it up? Well, it's a good idea. I think I set up a video before. I have a video before showing. I dig a hole. It was 1 feet. It was probably could have dig it more, but 1 feet it was good enough for me. So when I was putting it in, it was originally only this one. You see the support. I call it the support wood. Is on the back, and this is the other support. But the main one is this one. So when I was putting it inside, I put rocks. I smashed it. I push it really hard. So the rocks and then the soil, the dirt, and I push it in really hard. So it goes deep. I didn't want to use concrete because at one point in my life, probably, there want to be another changes. So I didn't want to put concrete. So I used rocks, and as you guys can see, right now it's windy, and look at it. It's steady, like like nothing. You see the raspberry moving. See the tree moving over there. So that's I only set up 3 on each side, so it was 6, and it's doing pretty good job. As you guys can see, I already set up the raspberries. See, these are red raspberries. I already ordered. I think today they come in blackberries. I wanna try that one. This one is gonna be the support for my tomatoes, San Martano, and I'm gonna have cherry tomatoes too. But mostly I'm gonna use this for today, San Martano. I'm gonna also show you how to plant it the correct way. There are a lot of ways, but this way you get the best of it. And as you guys can see, right now it looks just the shell, you can call it, but in probably 2 weeks it's gonna look different. And I'm gonna show you, since already here, I'm gonna show you my garden, what I'm up to. Those are most of those ones. They're lilies, basically, all of them. Those are flowers. My raspberries, those were replanted. That's why they're kind of sad, because I replanted them. Raspberries. That's an onion. This one is onion. These are tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes. So, and lilies and oregano. This is oregano. Look, oh, so beautiful. You see, oregano. This was an empty space, and it's a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of hours. It's a lot of work. It's not like I have free time, but it's very enjoyable. And you know, this green tomato, tomatillo they call it, and it's basically have it here. And I also have, you know, lilies. All of those are lilies. I started with like 6 lilies, and now they're a bunch. So, and this is my blueberry. I had it in another spot, another piece of land, and I like it because it wasn't getting enough sun, so I moved it here. So I hope, you know, it gets up and running. And that's about it on my side. As you guys can see, I have the mess over there. That's the mess from the trellis. I'm gonna pick it up. And these are the San Martano tomatoes. They're like that because it's windy and they're growing big. So I'm gonna actually show you how to plant them. And I guess, you know, thank you for watching this video, and I appreciate your views and your comments. And this was an empty lot. It was I'm gonna put a picture later and you see how it looks. It was a lot of work last year. It's still a lot of work today. And this is a pool that has water. That's rainwater. I don't use, just remember, I never use tap water. I don't like to use tap water. Everything is natural. I don't use Miracle Grow. Don't use no chemical fertilizers. I only use you know, everything's natural. Water and compost, you know, from the food waste. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys watch my other video, which is how to plant tomatoes. Thank you.